Great day on this absolutely amazing, grateful Tuesday. How are you today? I hope you are having an absolutely amazing day. Your day has already kicked off to be a phenomenal one. Hey, Candy. So, me and my girl Candy are coming on live today on this grateful Tuesday. Let me send you an invite, Candy. See, Candace. Okay. All right. So, we are coming on live today.
Hey,
Here she
Crystal.
goes. Look at that hair.
Yes, I love the new color. Hey,
Oh, it is
y'all.
beautiful.
Thank you, sis. Thank you.
How are you doing on today?
I'm good. I was feeding my face, y'all. Woo!
Uh,
Sister was hungry.
that is awesome. So, everybody, y'all wish Candy a happy belated birthday. Yesterday was Candy's birthday.
Thank you,
Woo!
y'all. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you.
That's my girl right there. I love her to life.
I love you
And I'm
too.
super excited for another year and this new chapter that she is about to evolve into.
Yes,
So
God is
on
good.
today, absolutely. Hey Todd, hey SB Presents. Thanks for joining us later. So we're coming on today just to, like we do every Tuesday with our Grateful Tuesday message, just to be able to give you a little bit of hope and something that you can take into the rest of your week, to have a continue to have a phenomenal week. So, Ken, you want to introduce yourself before I get going?
Girl, I'm still, I still got that.
She's still chewing.
So, hello, everyone. I am Candace Brown. I help busy moms start a home-based business and live a healthier lifestyle. I had to think about that, y'all. And I'm a mom of twin boys. So yeah.
Yes. And she's fabulous. I
Thank
always have to
you. You
add
are
that in.
too.
She's just fabulous.
Thank you,
So
friend. You
anyway,
are too.
so today we want to talk about your want and your will, right? A lot of times people will say that they want something, but they're not willing to do it. And so I listen to a lot of personal development, and today I heard a message that was really resonating with me. And I've said, you know what, this is really powerful, and a lot of people need to hear this, because you have a lot of people out there that are constantly dreaming about what they want to do, but are they willing to do it? Are they willing to put in the
Yeah.
work? Are they willing to put in the time? Are they willing to create that sweat equity? Are they willing to do what needs to be done to get them there? Hey, Judy. And so on today, that was what I wanted to talk to you about. And I'll just give you the scenario of this gentleman. I can't, his name was Pat Dink. And he actually, I think it was Pat Dink. He actually, had his two sons, and his two sons were going for karate, and one of them said, when he first got excited, you get that excitement, I will be the top wrestler or fighter or
Mhm.
whatever it was. I will be the top fighter. 8 years old, right? And so then after about a couple of weeks after he had been putting in the work, he said, you're gonna be the best in the world, right? He said, yeah, I want to be. He said, what happened? You changed your will to a want, because you told me you will be, and now you're saying you want. He said, I never said that. I never said that, right?
Mhm.
He was like, I never said that. I never said that. And so his dad was pushing him. He was like, yeah, you did say that. And he was like, no, I didn't say that. Didn't say that. And then the other little brother said, you did say it. He said, no, I didn't. I didn't say that. And he started crying and going through. And then he said, well, you did say it, but why did you change your will to a want? And the thing he said was, because I'm afraid.
Oh
And so
wow.
it was like he got into, now if an 8-year-old can say that, y'all know we can be transparent and say that's a lot of times that's what happened to us. We get into something and we say we will be the greatest at it, but then when the work starts to happen, it changes it to a want. And the want comes because when you say want, you actually don't have to fully commit to it. If it happens, it happens. But when you say you will, then comes the application. You have to apply yourself. You have to do what's necessary
Mhm.
to get you there. And so I was coming on today. I wanted to come on with Candy today. I was telling her about it earlier, and I forgot to tell you about the little story with the little boy. But just talking
Oh
about
no, it's fine.
how we do certain things at certain times. We get into it when we first get into it, and it's easy, and we think it's going to be easy, and we say we will do it. We're going to be the greatest. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. But then when the work comes, I think I want to do it. You change that whole conversation switches up, and it switches up out of fear of failure, fear of being failure to your family. And another thing that he talked about was this car he had. He went on a stage. He's an entrepreneur. He went on a stage and he said he was going to have six-figure earners underneath him, blah 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 blah. And then his car got repossessed two weeks later. He had this big truck, right? And he
Right.
wound up with a Ford. He had a Ford Expedition. Then he wound up with it like a Ford Focus. And this is back in the early 2000s. And when he got to the club, his friends was like, "Oh, I thought you was going to be a millionaire. How you going to be a millionaire? Now you driving around in a Ford Focus."
Mhm.
And he said it shrunk him a little bit, but it kind of pushed him too, because he was like, "I can't let them take my will away from, the
What?
failures or the
Yeah.
oppositions that I'm going to have to face along the way." So
Mhm.
he kind of shrink back, and he said it could have turned his will into a want had he not been getting the personal development and the different things he needed to get. But he was saying that's a lot of times that's what happened. Fear of failure in front of your family and friends, fear of failure of what other people are going to think about you or what they're going to say as you go along the way, and you don't actually, it doesn't look like you're going in the direction
Direction.
of what you want to be. So um you got anything you want to add, Candy? I know I done said a lot.
Mhm. I would say this, and I know a lot of people don't really believe in mindset, so I'm not going to talk about mindset, but it really boils down to you believing, because when you really believe that you can achieve something, it doesn't matter how hard it is. It doesn't matter the struggles. Now, I'm not saying that you're not going to get upset and you're not
Right.
going to have those moments where you're like, man, why did I get into this? I give up. But there's going to be this little gut. I don't even want to say gut, but it's like something inside of you that could never quit, because
Right.
you want it so bad. You're going to keep going through those hurdles, through that pain, through those storms,
Hmm.
because that's what you desire. And that's belief, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
um and I believe this too, like a lot of times the world that we live in, I gotta get my thoughts right because I'm on the
I
internet.
got you.
I'm on the internet. But a lot of times we get into things that we really want. But as you stated, when it gets so hard, we punk out.
Right.
And
And that's an
God has not,
absolutely
yeah,
good word.
God has
Hmm.
not given us a spirit of fear. He has given us a spirit of sound mind, power, and love. And
Yes.
he lives inside of us, and we can do anything with his help. So we have to
Yeah.
put that in our minds that it's not gonna be an easy road. It's gonna be
Hmm.
a road of, it's gonna be worth it, is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Another,
Right.
it's just like having a baby. You gotta wait 9 months. So you
Right.
got to put in the work. You have to put in the work until, because everybody's dreams and goals are different depending on what you want. You
Right.
may not have to go through what I want to go through, because I may
Right.
be asking God to be a billionaire, and you're asking
Hmm.
for $5,000 a month. So you may not have to go
Right.
through the trenches, but you still got to put in work. So that's what I
Right.
have to say.
Absolutely. That is so true. And she said it in a nutshell when she said that belief system. You have to tap into that system, because people's opinions are always going to be there. Their opinions are always going to be there. And so you can't shrink back from what you want, what you desire, what you're going after for someone else's opinion about you that doesn't even align with the vision that you have for your life. A lot of times people will line up their vision for their life on you. They'll put all of what they think you know, I wouldn't do that if I was you. If I was you, I wouldn't do it like that. And then the thing about it is they ain't even trying to do nothing, right?
Right.
But they
Mhm.
constantly telling you
You what
what
to do.
you
Yeah.
Right, you shouldn't go after. So you have to just, like she said, tap into that belief and just believe. Once you tap into your belief system, you will not quit. So
Mhm.
we want to encourage you on today to go out there and chase after your will, and don't be afraid of the want. Go out there and tap into it. And I also, every Tuesday, I come up here and I challenge you to be grateful for at least two things that you have going on in your life. Whether that is you woke up this morning, that is something that we take for granted,
Mhm.
that we really need to be thankful for, right? Whether you got shelter, whether you got water, whatever it is, your kids are healthy, you got food in the refrigerator, whatever it is, tap into those things, those two things on today, and resonate on at least two of them, and you will find your life will be that much greater, right? So thank you, Candy Pooh, with your beautiful
Thank you,
hair, for
Crystal.
coming
Love
on today.
you. Thank you.
Love you. All
All
right.
right.
Thanks
Love you.
everybody
Bye.
for joining. Please reshare this on reshare this on your platform, because this message may not be for you, but it is for somebody. All right. Toodles.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.